The trade growth rate for 2008 was 2%, which was considerably lower than the trend growth rate for exports. In 2007, for example, it was 6%. For 2009, we are estimating a decline in trade of 9%, which is a very large decline by historical standards. The first reason for the decline in trade is a general decline in demand in many economies across the world, and it's quite synchronized across countries. The second reason, which applies particularly to the export figures, is that we have a lot of what we can call a multiplier effect that contributes to counting a higher decline in trade as a result of components being counted more than once as they cross frontiers. Another reason is because of the absence of adequate supplies of trade finance at a reasonable cost. So many traders are finding it difficult to trade because they can't get the finance to do it. And finally, we are obviously a little bit vigilant about the question of protection. So far, governments have not resorted to a vast amount of protection, but the tendency is growing, and it's something that we need to be concerned about, because protection will choke off the recovery and will make things a lot worse than they are already. I think all regions will be affected. I think that the Asian economies in particular have seen strong contractions in their trade numbers. Some of the developing countries haven't seen the worst yet. It's taking some time to feed through into those economies. But I don't think anyone is going to be exempt. It makes development that much more challenging and that much more difficult. We risk seeing some of the gains that have been made falling back. We hope not for very long, but it makes everything much harder for governments that are working hard to increase trade, to increase growth and development in their economies.